The legit Alcantara, first and last to this date. All of this, the price is actually lowered. Welcome to Cars in Korea. I introduce newly released Genesis Hyundai and Kia cars. And on my background today, as you saw from the thumbnail, is finally the long-awaited Hyundai Kona Electric. Wait a minute, the name does not finish. Right there. N-Line. This car has been spotted under camo multiple times on the internet, as we all know. It was just rumors and speculations. Finally, Hyundai gave it to us. I actually had a lot of people asking me if this car is coming to a reality, and yet here it is. Let me show you all about it. As for the specs and the ride and the drive, actually it is identical to that of the Kona Electric, which there is a in-depth, full detailed review on my channel, so please feel free to check that out. Let me show you the nitty-gritty things that's been changed to this Kona Electric N-Line. Let's go. First and foremost, this is actually what's been differentiated among the other Konas when it comes to the Kona Electric. That is, it's got the pixelated seamless horizon lamp, which other Kona did not get. When it comes to Hyundai EVs, just keep in mind, there's a very good chance you seeing a pixel inside out of this car. So that is the reason why we see those pixels right here, including the pixelated seamless horizon lamp. And that originates from the Ioniq brand. We saw that plenty of times on Ioniq 5. As we know, that is the charging port. The front charging port is still there. Do keep in mind that the N-Line mostly focuses on the aesthetics of the car. So the performance, the drive, wheels, suspension, motor, battery spec, all of that actually remains the same. But the logic has been upgraded with the charging. Before the N-Line came, it was actually 43 minutes for Kona Electric to charge from 10 to 80%, but now it's been reduced down to 39 minutes. I mean, yes, it's only 4 minutes difference, but still, that is an upgrade. Kona Electric is actually now cheaper in the price. Hyundai lowered the price, so that is definitely a plus to take away with all the goodies that you already got with Kona Electric. Clearly, that 19-inch alloy wheel is the N-Line specific, and I think I see a lot of N-Line essence, the N aspect out of this wheels too. It's currently slapped around in Majesty 9 from Kumho Tires. It's not so much of the performance tire per se. 235, 45, 19 all around square setup. N-Line badge right here. No specific suspension for the N-Line, unfortunately. Back in the days when Hyundai gave us the N-Line, it actually had upgrades in terms of the performance, engines and transmissions, shock absorbers for that matter as well, with the different spring rates. It was actually N-Line specific suspension setup that we used to get, but that's not so much the case anymore with the N-Line. So Hyundai is actually focusing just pretty much on the aesthetics with the N-Line, not just the Kona, but Ioniq 5 facelift. There is also an N-Line, and it is the same case. So it is just pretty much the aesthetics. There is no much of a performance upgrades on that car either. Ioniq 5 N-Line though, they got a lot of exterior design straight from the Ioniq 5N though, especially on this rear portion. Enough of the Ioniq 5, it is pretty much the same case, similar case with Kona N-Line. And that spoiler, the wing slash spoiler, it really is there on the edge of being a spoiler or the wing. So it is detached from the body, so I should really call it a wing, but it looks like a spoiler type too. That was my favorite design when it first rolled out. Just look at the design, like how it elevates, how it just rises up through that belt line. Absolutely gorgeous. FYI, when they were first developing this car, the rear third brake light was going to light up the whole thing, but it did not make it at the end because there is the onboard camera, and a bit of a reflection from that light was being caught on the onboard camera, so they had to call it off at the very last step. The developer actually really wanted, because it looked real badass. I couldn't agree no more. Just imagine that third brake light lighting up as a solid light. That is going to look badass. And the pixelated seamless horizon lamp, well, it's not the seamless horizon lamp for the rear, but it does get carried over to the rear taillight as well. Pixels, you see pixels on Hyundai cars, that is EV, and you can tell that from miles away, especially during the nighttime. And N-Line being, there definitely is an accent to the diffuser design. It's not race car like diffuser where the entire underbody panel is covered, no, but Again, it's for the looks, aesthetics. When it comes to the N-Line, it's better than having nothing, like the boring rear diffuser. A little bit of aero rear diffuser right there. I like that. The rear camera right here for the reverse cam is the cam for the onboard camera, and we don't see another camera on the right, meaning it does not have the digital center mirror, unlike the Ioniq 5 facelift has gotten. But it comes with the motored tailgate, just like so. It was always there with the internal combustion Kona as well. It is first in its class, a compact SUV to get a motored tailgate just like so. And that is what I mean. Look at that. Isn't that a huge? And most of the people, what I really liked about this luggage screen is you can actually take it out and you can store it right there. Well, let me just show it to you right now. Just take this guy out, slide it in. There we go, just like that. It's all attached right here. If you are driving a Kona and you did not know about that, well, drop in the comment below, let me know. It's really one of those things that I like about Hyundai cars lately, paying attention to fine detail like that. That is really, really practical. And we can see the angle of the second row seat just like this. It even shows me maximum load, 60 kilos, 130 pounds. So pull this up. It's been a while, some time now, for domestic Korean models that we have not been getting donuts or spare tires for that matter. But there clearly is a room, extra space for the spare tires, probably for overseas market and export models. But let me know in the comment below if you get spare tires where you are. A little bit of controversial rear turn signals sitting too low. That complaint. This model Kona, it's not as bad as it is with the Tucson facelift, wouldn't you say? It would be nice if it's higher. As long as it goes along with the design and also meets the regulations, I'm quite okay with that. What about you? Let me know in the comment below. So that is also the darker side mirror covers for the N-Line, and also that N-Line badge, showing everybody, telling everybody that this is an N-Line, not just a regular model. The more I look at the wheels of the N-Line, well, it has that turbine wheel design. So, but a lot of it is actually covered up, the fuel efficiency or battery efficiency, I should say. So that is the front turn signal and the headlight. Just love that. Kona Electric N-Line actually got different front and rear bumper, 19-inch alloy wheels, and the side skirts, the wing type spoiler, so Hyundai calls it wing type spoiler, blacked out mirror cover, and of course the seats. I did not show you. I can't believe I did not show you the interior of the car. The handle, well, everything else, it's the same as what we have gotten. The door panel, the interior, self-explanatory, the motored driver's seat, and the kick plates. It's got the pixels, but it also looks like a checkered flag, don't you think? And giant footrest, as well as the brakes and the accelerator. Automated trunk, all self-explanatory. The detail to this, please go watch my full review on Kona Electric. It is the same, and that is the N-Line specific seats, accents that we've been seeing before. And yes, oh yes, it was there with the internal combustion engine Kona N-Line. The seats actually had the legit Alcantara. And this was actually the first and last to this date that I actually saw a legit Alcantara. With the Kona N-Line seats, you actually do get Alcantara seats. As you can see right there, it's not the suede, it is actually a legit Alcantara, as you can see. And the N engraved right there, red stitches all around, telling everybody that this is an N-Line after all. And you also get the motor seats for the passenger seat. These two move the seat forward and tilt, and that push up a button for relaxation mode. Just like that. And I really like all these seats coming with the relaxation mode, especially on an EV, because you tend to spend more time inside an EV due to the nature being. There are times where you will be charging your EV away from your home, and a smart way of utilizing the cup holder just like so, and push this in when you don't use them. You get a massive storage space. Pull this out, you can even store a purse inside right here without a problem. And it sure is just as simple as that. Let's get inside and show you more about it. So that is 4 dots pixelated squares, meaning that it's an EV from Hyundai. And also, that is for letter H of Morse code and H for Hyundai. Steering wheel, it's the same, the column type shifters. Again, before this turns into another whole review video, please refer to my previous one. I would like to just show you and give you a walk around of the N-Line Kona Electric. And this extra space storage, thumbs up, really love that. That first came out with Hyundai Casper. Micro SUV, only sold currently here in Korea. Drop down glove box. N-Line accents everywhere. Pretty sure the designer just wanted one continuous straight line right there for the sake of the design, but they sacrificed that and then pushed it up, gave us the extra storage right here. No digital center mirror. It is just the good old rear view mirror type. Oh, and also white LED lights. No more halogen. So this is a metal plate where you can attach anything magnetic. And me, I always have attached my credit card, the MagSafe credit card, just like so. And it comes in super, super handy, just like that. People can get creative. Some people have their family photo, doggo photo, their car photo, wherever, whatever you can utilize. And the memory buttons and seats right there. Love that darker chrome like finish on the N-Line. It was also found on Hyundai Ioniq 5 facelift. This guy just turned off. So it is also being charged. So that is actually the color of the N-Line per se. Well, let's check out what's underneath the hood, just because we're here, right? Look at this though. I love the lights and the design, the exterior look of Kona. And I think it really is complete with Kona Electric because, well, FYI, Hyundai designed Kona Electric first when they were coming up with the design for the exterior. It was the other way around for the first gen Kona Electric. It was actually the internal combustion engine Konas that were developed first. Hyundai squeezed in the motors and the batteries, but again, it's the other way around. It was the Kona Electric developed first, and the rest of the internal combustion engine models came after. Comes with the gas lift. Of course, it's a must with cars that have frunks, right? It's a single motor. There is no dual motor spec for Kona Electric. Therefore, it gets the massive frunk, as you can see. And well, the rest is quite self-explanatory. Again, all of this I've covered in my previous video, so feel free to check it out. Love that gas absorber for sure. So right there is the second row air vents, as well as, so there's also the V2L as well as second row AC vents, just like so. And right here, this is the Ioniq 5 facelift, and I have an in-depth thorough review of the car inside out, so do not miss it out. Feel free to check it out in the card above and pinned comment. I'll see you over there. All right, so that's it for today's video. Just going over, checking out Kona Electric N-Line. Finally, it did come to life. It is a reality. Check with your local dealership if you get Kona N-Line where you are, because it sure is an amazing car inside out. It already made the perfect Kona Electric the best subcompact SUV, EV SUV, I think, but it now finally gets that aggressive N look inside out. All right, so that really is it for today's video. Don't forget to subscribe and like Cars in Korea if you did, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Just in case you were wondering, this is Ioniq 6 Black Edition. Again, I have a whole new video on this car, so I'll see you over there.